People can find me on Twitch at Loyalty Comp. If they ever want to come and kick it out with me, I play with pretty near everyone.
Soaring high above the Willamette River towards our location tonight in downtown Portland. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Yep, DA.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Junior's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Hood, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Junior. Pass to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Wonderful job moving the rock. Junior's willingness to work it to his open teammates is fantastic.
Kenny, your teammate Akeem Olajuwon, a lead on both ends. Who do you think is the best all-around big man in the game right now?
Well, as great as Akeem was, you know, Shaq was probably just the greatest ball handler as guys today. You know, you think about that, like Giannis and Embiid, those two come to mind. They probably would have gave it to Shaq, but he would have had his share. We know George can beat you with the pass, has great vision and great court sense.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Hood. Here's Anthony. Three-pointer. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Here's Junior. The layup missed.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they've got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now, here's Junior. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Showing some tenacity on the drive. Junior just daring the defense to get physical with him.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. 6 to shoot. Leonard against Hood. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that's a gimme for Rodney Hood.
Kenny, I'm going to ask you to look into your crystal ball while you are here sitting by us courtside. In 5 years' time, who do you think will be the top 5 teams in the league?
5 years.
Go ahead here.
Well,
don't you think like a Dallas would probably?
Dallas yes. Will be there. The Lakers probably still be there if Anthony Davis is healthy. The New Orleans Pelicans will be around.
Zion is what we think he is
be
right
around. Yeah. And then after that, it's a crapshoot.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for next 5 years, the Milwaukee Bucks will still be there.
2 points. That one goes. Junior's got 8 points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Anthony's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Junior, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lillard looking around. It's good from long range.
Incredible confidence by Lillard. But when you have that kind of range, you have a reason to be confident.
And the Clippers call time here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
It's so tough to keep up with Junior offensively, mainly because of his advanced feel for the game.
Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum outside. Off the left rim and out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Last season, the G League testing a single-shot free throw rule to speed things up. One shot that can be worth more than 1 point. Kenny, any thoughts?
No, I don't like that. Okay. Because I'm fouling you because you can't shoot. It's a lot of times. So I'm going to put you on the line, and you got to get 2 for 2. And I disagree. Because the game is stopped. There's no defense in front of you. You're at the free throw line. It's only 15 feet away. Come on, Shaq. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you can make a free throw.
No, but I think the other thing, philosophically, you really change the game, right? Because what if you make one and miss one? Yeah. And you're up 2. Now it's 3. So now if you say I only got to make 1 to get 2, you completely change the game.
Oh, but think about this even, Greg. End of the game. And you need to miss 1 and make 1.
That's
so instead of getting the 2 points, you actually want to only make 1 because you're down 3. And you want to miss the second on purpose to try to man.
And I'm a progressive guy. Like I do like to see how we can have the game evolve, but I do also want to make sure we keep the strategy in the game.
Los Angeles leading by 4. From deep, George goes back up. And Junior with the layup. Junior's got 18 points.
Gotta love the hustle from Junior. When he works hard on the glass, he's rewarded for his effort.
McCollum outside. Yep, that one goes. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Leonard in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yo, you put it anywhere near that rim, the claw's gonna go get it, showing he still has the explosion off the floor.
McCollum outside. Over Rondo. McCollum no good. Here's Los Angeles now. 6-point lead. Nowadays, it seems, less dominant centers than in the past decades of NBA basketball. Kenny, you played alongside some of the great big men, including Hakeem Olajuwon. You think he'd be less or more effective in today's game?
More effective, because his value would be easily shown. Because he would get more touches. There's more possessions in the NBA game now. He had ball handling skills, and he had the mid-range jump shot, so which means all he had to do was step backwards and take the threes. We used to play around and have shooting contests after practice. He would win some of those three-point shooting contests, but never took them in the game.
The difference is his skill set translates. Like, it wouldn't be as, I don't think some of our other great bigs would be as good. The guys who were purely post players, because the reason would be they got to guard the pick and roll now.
Yeah.
And in this era, they don't bail you out, the bigs, by letting you just go and hang out in the paint. You got to play outside that three-point line 80, 90 possessions a game.
And here's McCollum after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rajon Rondo. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
You want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything and then a little bit of extra in overtime. So it was a great win for him. Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the Dutch step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vandal.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step back until he
And
played.
it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? He's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
Oh, you're just going to be able to run and you don't have to sit.
We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Clippers leading by 8. And here's Junior. He's got 18. Over in the corner, Beverly. The 3. Zubac kicks to Junior. There's the pass to Beverly. Sinks the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's McCollum. He had 22 points in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Now, here's Junior. They lead by 11. Stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. It's blocked.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Junior with it. Pass to Kennard. Morris trying to free himself up. Shots good by Kennard. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Passes it to Trent. Collins trying to break free. No good on the 3.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kennard. And he gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Trailblazers trail by 13. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Trent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Patrick Beverley. Clippers leading by 11. Now, here's Junior. 18 points for him. Shoots it. Morris, no good. Now McCollum fires the 3.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
I think it comes from being in a big family. You know, as a kid, I would go to my grandmother's house and I had.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
They've got Collins, also Ennis Cantor out there, Anthony out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Trent in at the 2 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Timberwolves, was a driven player. He dropped in 55 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Kenny, as a former point guard, how would you construct the perfect shooting guard to complement your game?
My game?
Yep.
Oh, all you got to do is be on the floor, baby. Yeah, you're going to be
Let
good.
it happen.
It's
Just
gonna
let
be
it
good.
happen.
Let it happen. Now, for me, I love guys with a high energy guys. So that's why I love playing with Bernie Maxwell. Just guys that had high batteries, because at times I would kind of get too cerebral in the game. And then he would pull me up and just make me emotional. So I like
Become
guys
a dog, right?
just get emotionally in the game instead of I'm reading the situation and this guy's over. No. Just play hard.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because my guys, John Starks is the same exact way. He was just a great competitor. Like, the moment never got too big because he always felt like I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Trent passes to Lillard. That's tipped.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Jackson. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Trent passes to Lillard. The wide open look here for Anthony, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Junior. Guarded closer. Lillard against Jackson. Here's Trent. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Junior missing. Kenny, these days you need versatile defenders. In your opinion, who does the best job of guarding from point guard to center in the NBA?
Oof, you got Kawhi, you got AD. I would add Paul George in the mix.
Sure.
I would add Patrick Beverly in the mix. I would add P.J. Tucker, guys who can play multiple defender positions. Avery Bradley, I would add him in there. You notice most of them on the same team, huh?
That's right.
To the paint. Out to Anthony. Pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Now here's Junior. He's guarded by Collins. Junior dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, Junior's a smart player, so I'm not at all surprised to see him run the pick and roll to perfection.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Rodney Hood comes in for Zach Collins. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. Paul George is checked in for Shake Milton. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But will you?
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Statement finish. Junior putting a little extra on that move, trying to get into the other team's head.
Here is Lillard. He picked up 36 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel.
And it's Leonard missing.
The NBA is such an international phenomenon, Kenny. Tearing up this league are some young guns who started outside of the U.S.
Yeah, Giannis, Jokic and Doncic, they come to mind. He's probably 3 of the top 10 players in basketball right now. It's not, I don't even say it anymore. I don't say international player. I just say he's a player now. I never think about Giannis as an international player.
Our game's been global for so long now that's a great point because, we had Dirk, and we've had Nash, and we've had Hakeem. Some of our all-time greats weren't from America.
Yeah.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard from outside, and that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George passes to Junior. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Lillard against Rondo. Here's Anthony over Junior. Anthony's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Leonard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Off contact. Starting out in this league, Leonard made his living inside.
Lillard outside. The pass to Carmelo. He dishes it to Nurkic. Lillard up top. He's covered by Rondo.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Junior throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
A shot by Lillard, wide open. Cans the shot from the wing. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Rondo wide open, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland, trailing by 10. Pass to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Can't be too.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Rajon Rondo. Junior's out there with Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the shooting guard. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Junior's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
George finds Leonard. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nice shot by Rondo.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard the pass to Hood. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Lillard. Down low, Anthony. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight. Clippers leading by 12. Rondo with the ball. He has 5. Banked in off the glass. Rondo's got 7 points.
What passion from Rondo on that drive. Just relentless on how he takes it straight to the defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Junior the pass to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Lillard against Rondo. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. On the wing. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here's Anthony from the arc. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. It's stolen by Anthony. Now the feed to Lillard. And that one drops.
You admire Lillard's feel for the game, just taking what the defense allows.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here is Los Angeles now. Rondo, bounce pass. In the corner, it's Morris. Feeds it to Junior. Stolen by Collins. Collins passes to Cannon. And the rejection by Zubats. Now the Clippers moving it up. Floats it up for Junior. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great teamwork, impressive finish. That's the result of hours of practice getting the timing down.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Count it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rondo against McCollum. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Anthony looking it over. Clippers leading by 14. Back to Rondo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Rondo is so tricky. Consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. So he gets them both. Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Passes it to Trent. Back to McCollum. Yes, that goes in.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 14. Inside. Here's Junior. Outside for Rondo. They get it again. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely, and that one is good from Zubats.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
McCollum, no good.
As hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And Junior throws it down.
Using this momentum to his advantage when Junior gets some speed behind him. Look out!
Now a timeout called by Portland. Trailblazers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Rajon Rondo. Los Angeles on D to the middle. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Drawing so much attention offensively. McCollum uses that to his advantage as he creates for others.
And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Trent. On deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Floats it up for Junior. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
It looks like scoring is in Junior's DNA. He's got so many different tools to work with.
Now McCollum, 11 points in the game. No problems knocking that one down. Trent's got 14 points for the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And the rejection by Collins. Jackson against McCollum. Great D that time from Junior.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Trent. He's got 14. It's McCollum on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Junior. Outside for Jackson for the 3. Collins grabs the miss. And for Portland, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. McCollum up top, guarded by Jackson.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
And the pass to McCollum. Here's Trent. Kennard covering. Here's Cantor. It's deflected. And here's Junior. He has 38 in the game. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. And Junior throws it down hard.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Trailblazers trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cantor. Hood comes in for Collins. And Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The Clippers also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. Passes to Kennard from past the arc. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
5 on the clock to the paint. Junior throws it down.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Put on the wing. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Junior dishes to Leonard. Pass to Junior. Shoots from 12. No good there. Good D by Covington. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. And the rejection by Zubac. And the shot is good. Nurkic has got 10 points. Clippers leading by 21. Beverly with the ball. And stolen by Lillard. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. The pass to Trent. And here's Nurkic. Zubac defending. Fires for three. Trent can't hit. Here's Beverly to the middle. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Zubac. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hood out there with Anthony. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the two-guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Nobody near Nurkic. Off target with his three.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Back to Leonard. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Junior. Now Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jones. With some arc. And it's Simons missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Junior throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And stolen by Lillard. The wide open shot by Little, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Little's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Come on, get up, he's free.
Here's Lillard. Here's Simons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 17. Lillard finds Nurkic. McCollum against George. It's deflected, and so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. He feeds it to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. And here's McCollum for 3. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Clippers leading by 19. In the corner, George with it. Here's Junior. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Portland no good that time either.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And it's Junior missing. And for Portland, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. And it's sent back by Leonard.
It's tough to get any shot past Leonard. He makes great defensive decisions.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Trailblazers trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And it's George missing.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead. Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Rondo passes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And I consider Junior to be a natural athlete. Really impressed with his ability to finish plays.
Rondo against Lillard. Now Nurkic. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And it's Junior missing. The Trailblazers shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Outside Anthony. And there it is for him.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Los Angeles leading by 21.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
But there isn't much else you want from someone.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is